Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi lays foundation stone of Purvanchal Expressway connecting Lucknow and Ghazipur, also dedicates Varanasi city gas distribution project to the nation. President Ramnath Kovind calls for promoting financial literacy among women to bring social change. Home Minister Rajnath Singh inaugurates India's largest visa application centre in Dhaka. First batch of more than 1,200 Indian pilgrims leaves New Delhi for Saudi Arabia for annual Hajj. In Uttarakhand, heavy rain forecast for Garhwal and Kumaon regions over the next 36 hours. In sports, PV Sindhu storms into women's singles final of Thailand Open Badminton Tournament and England set a target of 323 runs for India in second ODI at Lord's. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today laid the foundation stone of the nearly 350-kilometre-long Purvanchal Expressway at Azamgarh in eastern Uttar Pradesh. The Purvanchal Expressway will connect the state capital Lucknow and Ghazipur. It will also be connected to Varanasi through a separate link road. It would also provide direct access to the national capital Delhi via the Lucknow-Agra Expressway and the Yamuna Expressway. Addressing a public rally on the occasion, the Prime Minister said the Purvanchal Expressway will change the face of all villages and towns it passes through.
पूर्वांचल एक्सप्रेसवे पर 23,000 करोड़ रुपए से ज्यादा खर्च किए जाएंगे। इस रोड के बन जाने से पूर्वांचल के किसान भाइयों बहनों का अनाज, फल, सब्जी, दूध कम समय में दिल्ली की मंडियों तक पहुंच पाएगा।
The Prime Minister said the expressway will boost tourism at places of historical significance. Mr. Modi also said the recent increase in the minimum support price MSP of Kharif crops will immensely benefit farmers and also mentioned the centre's initiatives for weavers in the region. He said eastern UP languished because of previous government's policies. Mr. Modi said political parties which did not see eye to eye earlier are joining hands now to stall development work by this government. The Prime Minister dedicated to the nation the Varanasi city gas distribution project and flagged off the Varanasi-Balia EMU train. He also laid the foundation stone of the Panch Kosi Parikrama road and several projects under the Smart City Mission and Namami Gange Mission and an international convention centre. Addressing a public meeting at Raja Talab in Varanasi this evening, the Prime Minister said development of the eastern part of the country is one of the top priorities of his government. He spoke about the steps taken by the NDA government for the development of Varanasi.
सिर के ऊपर लटकते बिजली के तार अब गायब हो गए हैं। सड़कें रोशनी से नहा रही हैं। रंग बिरंगी रोशनी के बीच फवारों का दृश्य मन छू लेने वाला होता है। बीते 4 वर्षों के दौरान बनारस में दसियों हजार करोड़ का निवेश हो चुका है और ये सिलसिला लगातार जारी रहेगा.
Among his other programs in Varanasi, Mr. Modi spoke to a gathering of intellectuals and attended a function where Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath released a book titled Meri Kashi. President Ramnath Kovind today called for promoting financial literacy among women. Addressing the Platinum Jubilee celebrations of the Institute of Cost Accountants of India in New Delhi, Mr. Kovind said financial literacy among females can bring social change. He said the institute can also work towards skill development among the youth. The President said cost accountants play a substantial part in enhancing efficiency of processes, particularly in manufacturing and capital use. Mr. Kovind said the government has taken several steps towards ease of doing business. India today inaugurated its largest visa centre in Dhaka to reduce the waiting time for applicants. Home Minister Rajnath Singh, who is in Dhaka on a 3-day visit, inaugurated the centre along with his Bangladeshi counterpart Asaduzzaman Khan. The new integrated state-of-the-art Indian visa application centre, spread in an 18,500 square feet commercial area at Jamuna Future Park in Dhaka, will replace all existing centres in the Bangladeshi capital in 2 phases. The Home Minister announced the withdrawal of the existing e-token appointment system for submission of visa applications. Bangladeshis constitute one of the largest number of visitors from a single country to India. The first batch of more than 1,200 Indian pilgrims left New Delhi for Saudi Arabia for annual Hajj today. Minority Affairs Minister Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi flagged off the batch of pilgrims from New Delhi's Indira Gandhi International Airport this morning with prayers for the country's safety and prosperity. He congratulated the Hajj pilgrims and extended best wishes to them for a safe pilgrimage. A total of 1,230 Hajj pilgrims departed from Delhi Airport in 3 flights. The minister informed that new Hajj policy 2018 has made the entire Hajj process transparent and smooth, and it has ensured better facilities for the pilgrims. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. In Uttarakhand, the Weather Department has forecast heavy to very heavy rainfall at isolated places of the Garhwal and Kumaon region over the next 36 hours. The forecast is for Uttarkashi, Dehradun, Tehri, Pauri, Nainital, Bageshwar and Pithoragarh districts. More from our correspondent.
Light to moderate rain has been experienced this afternoon in many parts of the state, as many as 26 interior roads connecting villages have been blocked due to rain and landslides in the state from last few days. Major rivers and rivulets were swollen following heavy rain in their catchment areas. JCB machines have been deployed at important and sensitive places to clear the debris. In view of heavy rain, district authorities have been asked to monitor the situation closely and take necessary action as and when required. Raghavesh Pandey, AIR News, Dehradun.
In Madhya Pradesh, Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chouhan today began his Jan Ashirwad Yatra from the holy city of Ujjain. The Yatra was flagged off by BJP President Amit Shah. The Yatra, covering all the 230 assembly constituencies, will continue for 55 days in 2 phases, during which the Chief Minister is likely to address around 700 rallies covering the distance on his chariot. Speaking on this occasion, Mr. Shah said the BJP government led by Shivraj Singh Chouhan has established new record of development in Madhya Pradesh. The world-famous annual Rath Yatra or Chariot Festival began in Puri, Odisha today. Our correspondent reports that about 8 lakh people have gathered in Puri to witness the festival from all over the world.
The 9-day-long world-famous car festival began in Puri from today. After the morning rituals of 3 deities, the Pohandi Puja started. The deities were brought to the chariots in the morning with traditional flavors, as per schedule time. Gajapati Maharaj Sri Divya Singh Dev cleaned the chariots with golden broom called as Chhera Pahara. After completion of Chhera Pahara, pulling of chariots began much before the schedule time. Arrangements were made for uninterrupted power supply, health service, transport service and supply of essential commodities. Lifeguards were deployed in seashore for safety of tourists. Governor Professor Ganeshi Lal, Chief Minister Sri Naveen Patnaik, Chief Justice of Odisha High Court, Justice Vinit Saran, Union Ministers Dharmendra Pradhan and a number of ministers from State Cabinet witnessed the festival. Sudhanshu Dhoda for AIR from Bhubaneswar.
In West Bengal, the Saubhagya scheme is making a positive impact on the lives of people by improving the education sector, fueling economic activity and creating more job opportunities across towns and villages. The Pradhan Mantri Sehaj Bijli Har Ghar Yojana, also known as Saubhagya scheme, was launched by the central government in 2017 with an aim to provide electricity to over 4 crore households in rural and urban areas by December this year. Under the scheme, the power connection will be provided free of cost to all poor families. The scheme, with an outlay of over 16,000 crore rupees, is greatly benefiting the underprivileged sections of society. Here is a ground report from our Kurseong correspondent.
The Saubhagya scheme is now bringing light to people of hilly town of Kurseong. A beneficiary, Deepan Pradhan of Karbia area, believes that this scheme has improved the quality of his life. Deepan is a daily worker at a nearby tea estate and has a small family. Deepan said that his small house has now power supply under the scheme.
Earlier, my life was very difficult, but now things have become easy. My children can study and go to school on time. Till a few months ago, I used to cook rice on firewood, But now, with the help of electrical rice cooker, this has become so easy.
The Saubhagya Yojana is not only providing access to electricity to all willing households, but is also ensuring a substitute to kerosene and improving educational and health services and public safety. The scheme is also creating job opportunities and above all, improving the quality of life, especially of women. With Ajit Singh's report from Kurseong, Anuja Kumar for AIR News.
Bihar Deputy Chief Minister Sushil Kumar Modi, who heads the group of ministers on GST, has said that data analytics will be extensively used to track down GST tax defaulters. Addressing media persons in Bengaluru today after the conclusion of the 9th meeting, he said GST Network is a third eye that has a 360-degree view of all online transactions and can easily find out discrepancies and track down defaulters. He disclosed that the GST Council will be recommended to start TDS from October the 1st in a phased manner. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu today attended the ICFAI University Convocation Program at Dehradun in Uttarakhand. Speaking on the occasion, the Vice President said that following the development of technology, the world has become a small unit. He called upon the students to work with excellence in the field of technology. Former Gujarat Chief Minister Shankar Singh Vaghela's son, Mahendra Singh, a two-time Congress MLA, today joined the BJP. Mahendra Singh Vaghela had quit the Congress last year. When asked whether senior Vaghela will also join the BJP, he said his father will take a call himself regarding his next move. In Jammu and Kashmir, the Chief of Army Staff, General Bipin Rawat, visited Akhnur sector in Jammu region today. The Army Chief, along with other Army officers, took stock of the security situation and actions being undertaken to ensure a robust and effective counter-infiltration grid in the region. A defence PRO told AIR that Mr. Rawat also reviewed the measures and standard operating procedures instituted and being followed by the units and formations. Olympic silver medalist PV Sindhu has advanced to the women's singles final of the Thailand Open World Tour Super 500 badminton tournament. In the semi-final in Bangkok today, she defeated Indonesia's Gregoria Mariska Tunjung in 3 games, 23-21, 16-21, 21-9 in a match that lasted for an hour. In the final, the second-seeded Indian will lock horns with Japan's Nozomi Okuhara. In the second one-day international against England at Lord's, chasing a target of 323 runs, India were 104 for 3 in the 18th over a short while ago. Earlier electing to bat after winning the toss, the hosts made 322 for 7 in the stipulated 50 overs. Joe Root was the top scorer with an unbeaten 113 off 116 balls. India lead the 3-match series 1-0 by winning the opening encounter played in Manchester by 8 wickets. Novak Djokovic has entered the men's singles final of the Wimbledon Tennis Championships. In an epic semi-final that lasted over 5 hours in London today, the Serbian edged past world number 1 Rafael Nadal in 5 sets, 6-4, 3-6, 7-6, 3-6, 10-8. In the final tomorrow, Djokovic will take on South African Kevin Anderson. The women's singles final between American Serena Williams and Germany's Angelique Kerber is now in progress. Williams is seeking her 8th Wimbledon title. The 11th-seeded German is eyeing her maiden Wimbledon singles crown. The Prime Minister will share his thoughts with the people in India and abroad in his Mann Ki Baat program of All India Radio on the 29th of this month. It will be the 46th episode of the monthly radio program. People can share their ideas and suggestions on the Narendra Modi app and MyGov open forum. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi lays foundation stone of Purvanchal Expressway connecting Lucknow and Ghazipur, also dedicates Varanasi City Gas Distribution Project to the nation. President Ramnath Kovind calls for promoting financial literacy among women to bring social change. Home Minister Rajnath Singh inaugurates India's largest visa application centre in Dhaka. First batch of more than 1,200 Indian pilgrims leaves New Delhi for Saudi Arabia for annual Hajj. In Uttarakhand, heavy rain forecast for Garhwal and Kumaon regions over next 36 hours. In sports, PV Sindhu storms into women's singles final of Thailand Open badminton tournament and England set a target of 323 runs for India in second ODI at Lord's. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.